It took forever. Today in the shop we have a 2017 Jeep Wrangler. It has been dubbed Rubicon. So, customer states that it has a ticking noise since they bought it. They have 46,000 miles on this bad boy. So the ticking is coming from the driver's side of the engine. And if we know anything about the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, it's the rock arms. So we're going to replace all 24 rock arms. We have our special tools, our valve cover gaskets, and we're going to change the oil while we're at it. This is a co-worker of mine's vehicle. A few months ago, he came up to me and was talking about the tick. All of his Jeep friends had told him, this is notorious for it. It's all right. You got a little while before you need to do it. I told him, no, you need to go ahead and get this fixed before it gets worse. Fast forward about 2 or 3 months later, here we are. Now it is throwing a misfire on cylinder 4, which is on the driver's side. So I'm eager to turn into this one right here. So we're going to start with the driver's side, and we're going to go ahead and do the passenger side. I did this on a 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The biggest problem was the passenger side with that PCV valve. I anticipate it being even more challenging on this. Alright, so that was a little bit bigger of a pain in the ass than I thought it was going to be. Much harder to do this on a Jeep Wrangler than is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. So, I got the air plenum off. This is one of the brackets. This one bolts on right here. And there's another one that bolts up to the exhaust manifolds and links up right here. This bracket right here, you'll need to get this loose down here in order to get it. So these are two 13mm bolts. These are the bolts that hold the front bracket in to hold this side of the air plenum. So you have to get creative. Luckily I have some interesting tools that made the process a little bit easier. This little thing came in clutch, but I did have to, in order to get to this bolt, I had to take the steering column off. Holy crap. All right, let's see what kind of damage we got. So this right here is cylinder number 4. You can hear the play on the intake side, which that's going to account for your misfire. These are loose. Now, these are pretty tight, so I have no play whatsoever in these. Well, on the exhaust side I do. All right. So now we need to line these up to get our timing.
That little motherfucker.
Holy shit. Alright. This bad boy kicked my ass on the Jeep Grand Cherokee that I did this on. And it kind of kicked my ass on this one. Alright, we're just about to take the valve cover off and just wanted to point out some things. So this wiring harness right here is going to be a pain in the ass. So I would suggest taking off the alternator here so you got a little bit more room to play with. These are your coolant hoses that go to your heater. I took them off down here. Just make sure that you put a clamp on the lower hose because it will dump out a lot of fluid. And you already saw how to get the PCV valve out of here. The top's easy, the bottom not so much. This plate goes over right here and it houses this and a couple of other items. That was in the way, and then here's another evap line that we had to take off. So we're about to take off the valve cover and start knocking out this passenger side. Just finished tightening down the phaser bolts. Getting ready to pull this out, start prepping the surface, put some RTV on each side, then we'll put it back on. So this side is actually a bigger pain in the butt than that side because you got the PCV valve in the back, you've got this evap line. You've got to just like shove this dude down like way down there to get the valve cover off. This right here is held onto the block with a 13mm bolt. You need to go through the fender well to get it. Just take the bolt out, leave the dipstick in. You can maneuver around it, slide it out. Moment of truth. All right, so that took all of like 10 hours to complete, to include changing the oil. But yeah, got a little bit of a mess to clean up, a little bit of fluids. We did lose some antifreeze, but that's to be expected. But all in all, it's not a bad job. Just take your time, and when it gets frustrating,